Is it time to buy or sell IONQ stock? In this video, we're diving deep into IONQ. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 6th of August, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 29th of July, 2025, our system has identified IONQ as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -4.86. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Interestingly, the stock has exceeded our system's predictions, achieving a gain of 1.73%. This corresponds to an average return of 0.25% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is positioned within a strong and broad upward trend in the short term, indicating that further growth is anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 17.17% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 5.44% to 54.41%. Considering the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 89.53%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 46.67% and 223.85% over the upcoming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $60.47 and $133.52. Our latest daily update for IONQ includes the headline, IONQ Inc. stock price down 1.88% on Wednesday. The IONQ Incorporated stock price fell by 1.88% on the last day, which was Wednesday, the 6th of August, 2025. The stock dropped from $42.02 to $41.23. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 6.92%, with a low of $40.77 and a high of $43.60. The price has declined in 7 of the last 10 days, with an overall decrease of 4.74% during this period. Notably, the trading volume decreased on the last day alongside the stock price, which is generally a positive indicator, as volume should align with stock movements. On that day, the trading volume fell by 3 million shares, with a total of 19 million shares exchanged for approximately $764,670,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $54.74, while the lowest price was $6.54. Currently, the stock price is 24.68%, or $13.51, below the 52-week high of $54.74, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. IONQ has recently reported its second quarter financial results, showcasing a notable increase of 15% in revenue, exceeding its upper guidance range. This strong performance, coupled with a significant equity investment from a single institution, enhances IONQ's financial position and reflects robust investor confidence in the company's growth trajectory. The company's advancements towards achieving the AQ64 performance benchmark further solidify its competitive edge in the quantum computing sector. Additionally, a strategic partnership with Microsoft Azure and Amazon's recent investment of $36,700,000 in IONQ contribute to the momentum, boosting investor sentiment and positioning IONQ favorably in the market. These developments are likely to create positive short-term pressure on IONQ's stock price, as institutional backing and partnerships often lead to increased investor interest. In the long term, IONQ's focus on quantum networking and successful product development could fuel sustained growth, especially as demand for quantum computing solutions escalates. This positions IONQ not only as a key player today, but also for the future, potentially making its stock an attractive option for growth-oriented investors. As the quantum computing landscape evolves, IONQ's solid foundation and strategic moves could yield significant returns for shareholders in the coming years. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 4th of August, 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned IONQ a buy grade along with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, it was reported that Bernstein assigned IONQ a market perform grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, it was reported that Wolfe Research assigned IONQ a peer perform grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned IONQ an outperform grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned IONQ an overweight grade with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned IONQ stock a general sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for IONQ. There are mixed signals in the stock today. The IONQ Inc. stock holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this results in a more negative forecast for the stock. If the stock experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $42.12. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $40.22. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will produce another sell signal, further reinforcing the general negative signal. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, May 27, 2025, and so far, the stock has fallen by 14.18%. Additional declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. The volume decreased along with the price during a last trading day, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots indicated a sell signal 50 days ago. Bollinger Bands indicated a buy signal 4 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a buy signal 3 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 8 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 6 days ago. Upon examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a sell signal 10 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 61 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 53 days ago. For further signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for IONQ. IONQ Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $40.06. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when this support is tested. The stock exhibits average daily movements, and with solid trading volume, the risk level is deemed medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.82 between the high and low, reflecting a change of 6.92%. For the past week, the stock has seen an average daily volatility of 6.09%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for IONQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to external factors. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 6th of August, 2025. Analysts have a consensus estimate of negative $0.13. It is essential to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for IONQ. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for IONQ is at $45.20. If you do not own any shares, it may be prudent to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a potential point for swing trading. On the downside, IONQ encounters its first support level at $40.06. Should this support level hold, it might represent a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for IONQ from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's explore some recent insider trading activities. On the 1st of August 2025, Singh Inder M conducted an insider purchase of 10,000 shares of common stock. On the same day, Singh Inder M also conducted an insider sale of 10,000 shares of a stock option, which grants the right to buy. Additionally, on the 1st of August 2025, Singh Inder M sold 37,090 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of July 2025, Toledano Gabriel B made an insider purchase of 3,696 shares of common stock. On the 21st of July 2025, Kramer Thomas G sold 47,478 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 32.952. In total, insiders purchased 11,172,023 shares, while selling 21,684,166 shares in the last 100 trades. We hold a negative evaluation for this stock and have not established a stop loss. Is IONQ stock a good investment? IONQ Inc. exhibits several negative indicators, leading us to believe that it will likely continue to perform poorly in the upcoming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative assessment of this stock. Upon analyzing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 7th of August, we anticipate that IONQ will open higher by 640 thousandths of a dollar, starting at $41.87. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.